go get a snack, go get a drink, because this is gonna be a long video. Let me tell you now. What up guys, it's Hailey. So for today's video, I am doing a story time. So this story time is about the time that I got followed by a car. I don't know how to explain this because I'm not very good at explaining things because I'm dumb. But okay, so where I live like 2 minutes away, like driving in a car, like 2 minutes away from an elementary. It's literally like, I can see it, I'm looking at it right now. It is over there. There's just like houses in between me and the elementary. Obviously an elementary, it's a school, it has like a playground area. Okay, so whenever I'm bored, I'll just walk to the elementary, you know? But then like a mile away is another park and it's really quiet and I absolutely love that park. I go to that park whenever I need to think, whenever there's like, whenever I'm just like in a weird mood, I will walk to that park because I love the walk. I'll listen to music on the walk, or I'll call people on the walk, and then I'll just go and I'll sit on the swings. Also, I like to take pictures at that park. Okay, across the street from the elementary is another park. There's like basketball courts, another park, a little path to a little river, and a restaurant, and some other unnecessary crap that doesn't involve that. I live in a really small town. It's not even like a town because there's like nothing where I live. There's just like 2 gas stations and like a restaurant, and that's about it. One night, it was Monday night, I decided that I was gonna walk a mile to the park. This day, some juicy stuff had went down and I just really needed to go to the park and think. Another thing, let me point out this day. It was like 70 degrees. It was like the first like really hot day that we've had in like a long time. Like, cause I live in Michigan, it's freezing here. Anyways, but it was like the really, like the first hot day that we've had in like forever. So everybody was out and about, like playing with their friends, with their family, doing whatever, drugs, I don't know, whatever. They were just, people were out and about more than usual, and like literally if it was 30 degrees I would still walk to the park. Like I don't even care. Like that's why people wear clothes, like you bundle up, like that's logic. I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I'm going to the park. She's like, okay, I'll come with you, but I was like, I'm leaving now, goodbye. I was on FaceTime with my friend Sabrina. Shout out to you. And so I was on FaceTime telling her about what happened, and yeah. Get to the park, nothing really, all I noticed is there was more people out than usual. Sabrina FaceTimed me again because she had to get off, and she FaceTimed me again. So when she FaceTimed me, people were showing up at this park. Usually whenever people show up at this park, it's because they want to fish because it's right next to a river. But more people were showing up, so I was like, you know, I'm just gonna leave because I just wanted to leave. This path that leads to this river where like you can sit and like look or whatever, so I was like, I'm gonna go sit and look at the river. So I just started walking, and so I turned the corner. So you have to turn the corner like 3 times to get to this path. So I turned the first corner, so I was walking, and so all of a sudden I hear this loud car engine, like an old car, like a really loud car engine. I was like, oh nice. Look, I looked behind me to like see if there was a car, because you know, if there was a car I wasn't about to get hit by a car. So I wanted to like get out of the car's way. If there was a car coming, there was a car. It was like 2 blocks behind me, and I was like, okay, cool, I should be good. So I'm walking and I can hear the engine, but like I don't, like the car's not passing me. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I'm going to like turn the next corner, if that, like, I don't know if this makes sense, but I go to turn the next corner, and the car, it's like slowly getting closer to me. It's like, it's slowly just getting closer to me. So I look back and I can see the person in the car, and it's like an old guy. So I look back and I'm like, oh nice, okay, cool. So the car is just going really slow and it's staying behind me, and I'm looking back and I'm like telling him like, you can pass, like you can go. I don't know what was, like, I don't know if he like couldn't see my sign. So then I started picking up my pace. I was like, okay, I'm gonna like walk faster and see what happens. I pick up my pace, the car starts speeding up, and I'm like, really? Okay. So this person had their windows down, so I was like, what are you doing, sir? Like, you gonna pass or not? And he just was still following me. So I, being the smart person that I started running. I was like, I want to see what this person's gonna do, so I'm gonna run. So I was like, I'm running, like, so I'm running. The car literally speeds up, so then I stop, and he like slowly passes me, and I was walking, and I look in his window, and I'm like, hey, what are you doing? What do you want? Go, you're not wanted. So, okay, Up ahead was the corner that I needed to turn, and then I would have like got to the path, but there was like a person's driveway, and then I saw the path, so I took a mad dash through this person's driveway. Like, I've done it before. There was kids out in their like backyard, so I took this freaking pathway, and I was like, yeet, I'm getting out of here, because if I went up to the block, he could have still followed me until I got to the path. So I was like, you know what, we're just gonna cut across this person's like yard and get to the path. Start walking this path, and I'm just like talking my head off about moods and whatever, and I see these dogs. So there are two little dogs, one's black, one's white, and they're barking at me, and they're coming at me, like walking. So one was on a leash and one wasn't. So I'm like, okay, cool, like not thinking anything of it, because like dogs bark at me all the time. I'm not like, if a dog barks at me, I don't really ever think anything of it. I just hope that they don't come after me. Well, this was a different story. I look, this little white dog is coming at me. So there's like this fence up between, and I see this dog like looking under the fence, like looking for me as if like I had something to hide. I see it looking, and it's like barking, and it's like growling at me. We're walking faster. I'm like, oh no, like I'm not about to get freaking attacked by a dog. That dog got under the fence, and when that dog got under the fence, it started chasing me. I was sprinting for my life. I was sprinting away from a little dog. A dog that I could have kicked away, but like, no. My genius brain started sprinting. I am sprinting, running as fast as I can, and I can't run, so like it's not very fast. I'm screaming, I'm being chased by a dog. I was running away from a dog. I look over at the tennis courts, and I realize there's a family who was playing tennis. Literally stopped playing tennis just to watch me get chased by a dog, and I was like, okay, that's nice. I realized I literally knew one of the people playing tennis. Kid who I know, who goes to my school, just saw me get chased by a dog. So I'm walking away. I cross the street. I'm walking. All of a sudden, a car drives by, and I hear. I look back, and it is the kid who just watched me get chased by a dog whistling at me, and I'm like, are you kidding me? So then I start screaming in the middle of the street. I'm like, don't you dare whistle at me, put your head back in the car, screaming. Right, okay. I'm walking. I'm like almost home, like probably like 5 minutes away from home. I'm walking, I turn the corner. I see this car. It was the car that followed me. The guy getting out of the car. I look at him and I'm like, oh my gosh. He literally lives down the street from me, and I'm like, you mean I am neighbors with the guy who followed me? Anyways, I got home safely, and I'm still alive to tell you this story today. Anyways, moral of the story, you probably shouldn't go places or walk around your town by yourself, because that's what happens. My mom's gonna buy me pepper spray. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video and want more story times, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below questions, because I really want to do like a Q&A or some type of video. Like, freaking comment down below juicy questions, because I want to do a Q&A. And if you're new, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and bye.